Oh yeah, you guys, we got a great show planned for y'all right now. We gonna talk about why Rihanna might have Beyonce shook because now Rihanna is coming out with her own hair care line. Whew, it's about to get spicy. Let's go ahead and get into the show, y'all. Let's do it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling today? Let me say what's up to the people before we start. What's up, Jackie? Shout out to all my AT2bers. I love y'all. What's up, Naughty? How you doing? Make sure you guys check out Naughty Love Movement here on YouTube. What's up, Casey? How's it going? Shout out to my big bro, Casey. What's up, Melanie? How you doing? Shout out to everybody on Facebook. What's up, Meek? How you doing? I don't know if that's the real Meek or the fake Meek, but welcome. What's up, Star Meek? How you doing? What's up, Jelly? How you doing today? What's up, Claudette? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, depending on where you guys are. Thank you for being here. I know I took a break yesterday. Yesterday, I just kind of needed a mental health break, but I'm good. I promise. I am good. The only thing I need to fix is my damn case because now I can't do a show because the case look all smut. Yeah, see how that look? Yeah. So I need to go ahead and replace the screen protector, not the case screen protector. What's up, Vernice? Okay, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the show. What I want to start out with first is actually, well, some good news, but surprising news. Actress Trina McGee, who played Angela on Boy Meets World, is pregnant at 54. Now, she already has 4 children with her husband, but she is pregnant at 54. Now, that's a blessing right there. That is a real blessing that she's pregnant at 54 years old. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. I'm still here. Sorry, it looked like it was buffering. But she is pregnant at 54 years old. Now, she didn't say she had IVF or anything. This sounds like it was natural. You know, they got to humping, and she now is pregnant. That's amazing. So now I want to ask this question. This means she got good coochie because even at 54, that thing is still working. Like, I mean, it doesn't stop working, but I mean, it's like really working. Like she got pregnant. Now I want to go ahead and read you guys what it says on her Instagram. Hold on one moment. I thought I had it. Here we go. She says, at the tender age of 54, I have found myself pregnant. Please bless us with your prayers for a safe delivery. Thank you. And then she says, gonna sign off social media for a bit. Thanks for the prayers, well wishes in advance. Yeah, this definitely sounds like she was surprised. She was definitely surprised. Now we know Janet had her baby at 50, her first baby at 50. And from what I heard is that, it takes a while for when you have your first baby is usually hard on you. And so at 54, she's having, her 5th child technically. That's wow. Wow, that's a lot. Like at 54? But I mean, she looks great. She still looks young. She looks youthful. I think that at the end of the day, as long as her doctor says she's healthy and she can carry a child, that's all that matters. Now, I know as you get older, women, they call it like I don't know the proper term. A gestational? Is that what it's called? No, a geriatric pregnancy. They call it a geriatric pregnancy, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all know I didn't go to school, and I definitely didn't go to school to be a doctor. You said premenopause at 40 is, oh man. And that's young too. Yeah, definitely all seriousness, definitely prayers for her because yeah. And then I don't know how old her children are either. Like, are her children older or are they still young? Because, yeah, that's going to be a lot. I don't know how I would feel having especially now that I'm in my 30s, I don't know how I would feel about having like a little sibling. I'll be kind of like, that kind of like would be my nephew or like my niece more than likely. Like, some people got those big age gaps. Like, I know I had a friend who was like 18 and then like they had a little brother or sister and they were like 3 years old. Like, what do you have in common? Like, granted, I didn't grow up with my brother and sister. I grew up with my stepsister, but we're all kind of in the same age range. So I do have something in common with them where I feel like if I'm in my 30s now and then my parents were to have a kid or something like that, I don't know how it would feel. I know this sounds kind of selfish because a baby is a blessing, right? But I can't imagine having a little sibling. Now that I have like nieces and nephews and stuff like that, yeah, it's different. It's hard to describe. It's just different. Yes, yeah, that's the proper terminology. And it's sad, like you say 35, because I'm 35 right now. And so basically, and again, probably like these medical terms were made by men, right? Not gonna lie, probably a lot of these medical terms were made by men because you're basically calling a woman at 35. Again, that geriatric pregnancy at 35, they're calling a woman geriatric. And from what I understand, geriatric mean old, right? That's crazy. Like like men, we can have babies all our lives, right? But we're never called like geriatric sperm. You know what I mean? They never call us geriatric sperm. Like they only call women geriatric. And at 35, me and my brother was 6 years apart. Hated it. Oh, really? My youngest sister, we're 6 years apart, and then my brother were 3 years apart. So it was like a little 3 year. And then my stepsister, we're only like a year apart. Senior. Mm. Yeah, that's crazy. Hold on. Shout out to Joe. My kids are 20 years apart. Oh wow, so you got a big age gap too. They love their little sister. It's different but beautiful. Okay. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. And also make sure you guys hit that like button too as well. Yeah, your pregnancy is high risk after 35. Yeah. Shout out to all the women out there because a lot of people are having children older now. And granted, let's now I know we don't get so serious on this show, but we got to get serious for a minute. Uh, we can't afford to have babies. I'm sorry. While the population is low and all this stuff, we can't afford it. That's the honest to God truth. You know, and let me say this. I'm not so against. I was saying, okay. I was. I'm sorry. Thank you, Starting, for correcting me. But I'm still open to the idea of having kids, right? I'm still open to it. But for me personally, I'm so glad that I didn't have kids like in my 20s. Like, I'm happy about that. At first, it was all like, I probably should already be married and stuff like that. But no, I'm actually happy because now I'm kind of living out what I really wanted to do with my life and my career. But beforehand, I wouldn't have been able to figure that out with children and stuff like that. I'd probably be working at UPS and shit. And shout out to all the UPS workers, but I mean, it's a good job. Health benefits, they pay for everything. I definitely would have got me a job at UPS. And thank you for becoming a member, Miss Barbara. What did Jelly say? Mm-hmm. Right, AE. There's an increased risk birth defects. Yeah, and Down syndrome. Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. We're gonna move on to the next topic, but definitely shout out to Trina McGee, aka Angela from Boy Meets World. Congrats. You know, like we said, a baby is a blessing. All right, so I want to move on to like this weird news with Benzino and Coi Leray. So he's calling out his daughter because his daughter called him out for supporting Robert Kelly, aka R. Kelly. You know the algorithm don't like that name. But he's calling his daughter out. And it was very awkward. It was very weird. It didn't make any sense why he was. So, this is the story. He was all like, how dare you get mad at me for supporting Robert, but you lost your virginity at 14? Sir, how are you correlating the two between your daughter losing her virginity at a young age and then you supporting a man who I can't even say what he did, but y'all know what Robert Sylvester Kelly did? Sir, how are you correlating the two? Let me go ahead and find the audio here, you guys, but disgusting. Disgusting. And I feel like Benzino has had this up and down relationship with his daughter, but it seems like he doesn't care. You know, that's the honest truth. It seems that no matter what, he doesn't care about having this strange, uh, this strained, not strained, well, it is strange, but strained relationship with his daughter. It's weird. It's awkward. Just like he was mad that Busta Rhymes had her in the video in a bikini, and he felt Busta Rhymes was disrespecting his daughter. No, he wasn't disrespecting your daughter. Your daughter is grown. And again, you trying to compare her calling you out for being a Robert Kelly supporter versus her losing her. If anything, where were you? Because Coi has been honest about you not being around. It was just her and her mama. You were never around for her. Have you ever thought about taking responsibility for not being around for your daughter? Here we go, y'all. I'm going to play the clip.
As she doesn't want to have anything to do with me no more because of the R. Kelly thing. And I'm saying, but then, right, 4 months ago, she's on the Matt Hoffa show, and Matt Hoffa, which I thought, was a kind of crazy question, but hey, she's, like she said, she's grown, you know what I'm saying? She's of age. I don't think they're grown sometimes, but anyways, all right. But he asked her, hey, when did you lose your virginity? She said 14. And now first, right, I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, right? So I'm like, so here you are condemning me for saying what I'm saying, which is grown folks conversation, which I never mentioned you, which really you shouldn't even really involve yourself because this was the conversation that I'm having. But since you did involve yourself, is what you do, all right? How can you say that when you just said that you lost your virginity at 14? So is the guy that you lost your virginity at 14 with, is he a pedophile? She made a comment about the R. Kelly.
Now, Coi didn't say how old the person was that she lost her virginity to, but you assuming that she lost her virginity to an older man, like, what? Huh? What? That doesn't even make any sense what you're talking about, sir. The correlation that you're trying to make between the two is poor. It's very shitty. This is why you continuously get dragged. This is what Coi had said in a tweet. She said, I want everybody to know I want nothing to do with anything my father has going on. I haven't spoken to him in over a year, and I don't condone or respect any of them interviews he's got going on. I don't respect his decision, and I really want nothing to do with him. Please don't even think of me when you see him. Damn. Let me read that one more time. She said, I don't respect his decision and I really want nothing to do with him. Please don't even think of me when you see him. Then she says, sharing the same DNA and blood doesn't make us family. Loyalty, boundaries, respect, teaching, guidance, love, patience, encouragement makes us family. Whoo! Whoo! Yo, the way she lit him up, respectfully. Now, I'm one for you don't talk to your parents crazy and stuff like that, right? But this is somebody who hasn't really been in her life, who hasn't really taken care of her. You know, this is somebody, and let's not be, let's not disrespect Benzino. He did have the Source magazine. He had a one hit song. It might have went brick, but he had one song, that we know, the Rock the Party, the after that song. But I mean, Koi has every right because he be talking crazy. Like my thing is like with family, and y'all know this. My thing with like family fights all the time. That's normal, right? But when you go to the internet and when you make things public, that's what I have a problem with. We should never know any disagreement or anything. And on top of that, you haven't been in your daughter's life to even have some kind of. You have no right to have any comment on what she's doing and how her life has been when you weren't there. Mind you, don't forget in that clip he said, "Oh, I didn't even know she loves her because you weren't there. You weren't there." And Koi is right. Don't think of me. Don't think of him when you think of me. Those interviews are always cringe. And can y'all please cringe and hit that like button too? I haven't checked, but I don't know if y'all hit the like button or not. And shout out to everybody on Facebook and here on YouTube. I'm Team Koi with this one. What about you guys? Are you guys Team Koi or Team Benzino? Let's do a 30-second countdown real quick. Yeah, Benzino is disrespectful. Yeah. Oh, Barbara said Benzino. Okay, Koi. The bigger issue is why was she thinking of breaking the virginity at 14 because her dad was right, not present. Right, right. Team Benzino. Oh, Team Benzino. Okay. 3458. Yes, I agree, Nutty. Koi disrespect. Oh, that's what she was agreeing to. Okay. Okay, most of y'all are Team Koi. Okay. I don't think Benzino is was a deadbeat dad. No, she has said this like he wasn't really in her life. Yeah, that's not me making that up. Like she has said this quote. What's up, Demetria? Thank you for being here. Yeah, she said that herself, and I'm sorry. I kind of have to believe her because what was he doing? Nothing. It doesn't seem like he was. I mean, we know Benzino for being infamous more than famous. Should I say Red Roof In with that other guy? No telling what they was doing. Love and hip hop. I mean, there's so many incidents with Benzino being infamous more than famous. And I guess that kind of makes him famous, but listen. I believe in being relevant and keeping your name out there. But Benzino is broke. That's the thing. He's doing all of this and he's broke. Compared to like somebody I would say like a Krishan. And I'll say at the time Krishan seemed like she had money. But now, I don't know what's going on now. She hasn't really been in the public eye. But beforehand, I would say this. Um, she's somebody who was acting ridiculous, but it seemed like at least she was bringing in money. Now, Blueface probably took all that money, but it seemed like she was bringing in money. Compared to Benzino, he's always broke, you know? And I'm pretty sure Krishan is broke now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to play y'all like she ain't. All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next topic. We are going to talk about Rihanna. She just released an ad for Fenty Hair Care. So here we go, y'all. Now, I turn off the sound because it has music in it. I don't know if it's copywritten or not, but I was like, yeah, I better be careful with all that. So I did not want to play the music. I'm telling you, a lot of y'all are like, oh, why are you making the Beyonce and the Rihanna comparison? Don't compare them. They're two different people. Blah, blah, blah. Listen, they're black women with hair care lines. At the end of the day, people are going to make the comparison. But it's not only that. You guys have to think about it this way. Rihanna has marketed herself as a business mogul. She is a businesswoman. She's a mogul. She's a billionaire on her own. Like, not an attachment to, she with A$AP Rocky right now, let's not pretend. But she makes way more money than A$AP Rocky. If anything, she elevated A$AP Rocky. If we're just going to be honest, she elevated him. With that being said, whatever Rihanna touches is gold. Whatever she touches is gold. The skincare line, the makeup, the lingerie, just everything she does, it blows up. And I think something between her and Beyonce is that Rihanna is more personable and we feel like we know her compared to Beyonce. It's more like, let me give you the perfect example. You know how Beyonce released that video with the where her hair care line Cecred or whatever, right? And she was getting her hair washed and done and stuff like that. Well, here's the thing. She put that video out after she was heavily criticized for not being personable and people saying like, does she actually use this hair care line? What is it like? Is this real? Like, was she like in the lab actually making it? Where with Rihanna, you feel like Rihanna actually uses her products and she has her hands in what's going on in her business. Where when it comes to Beyonce, it seems like she just signs a check and they're like, all right, put my name on it. All right, that's good. All right, let's go. Let's move on. Because remember, it wasn't too long ago, Beyonce came out with a perfume. Did anybody buy the Beyonce perfume? Well, let me speak to the ladies in general. Ladies, did you buy the Beyonce perfume? Good point, Vernice. Good point. She only sends it to the rich people. Yeah, rich and famous. Right. Yeah, nobody bought her perfume. It stinks. Okay, but when it comes to the makeup, I bet you for the women in here that wear makeup or men that wear makeup, y'all got some Fenty Beauty or something like that, right? Y'all got some kind of Fenty Beauty. People are buying, or the lingerie, or the Fenty clothes, and y'all got something Fenty or Rihanna because she has marketed herself as a businesswoman. I don't think no one's buying it just because it's Beyonce. Now, as far as Beyonce being an artist and music, oh yeah, she has Rihanna on that. However, Rihanna is one of the top selling females ever. So we can't even say technically Beyonce got her on the music because Rihanna has not put out music in over 8 years, and people are still begging and wanting some Rihanna music. Mind you, I don't think Rihanna makes a lot of money from her music. I believe that's the real reason why she ain't came out with music. I'm gonna be completely honest. The reason why Rihanna has not came out with music, I think because of the splits and the way things are done, and Rihanna doesn't really write her own music either. So she might get a little bit from the publishing, which I mean, a Rihanna song, a Rihanna hit, it brings you money. Don't get me wrong, but being a businesswoman and having, real estate, having a beauty brand, I guess that's what you would call overall, some kind of beauty brand, you're making way more money off of that than the music. I believe the same for Beyonce. If Beyonce money didn't come, I'm sorry for shaking the screen. If Beyonce's money didn't mostly come from like her music and performing and stuff like that, I think she would be like Rihanna and not release music. I don't think she would be all like, "Oh yeah, I need to put out a song," And Beyonce doesn't do an album like every year, but I mean it's more frequent than Rihanna. Notice when the whole Fenty Beauty, when did Fenty Beauty come out, y'all? I could be wrong, but I believe when Fenty got popping, I think she stopped. When did Fenty? 2017 is when it launched. When was Rihanna's last album? When did? Yep, yep. Okay, so her last album, Anti, came out in 2016. Fenty Beauty came out in 2017. Oh, once she hit that lick on that beauty brand, oh, it was over. Oh, somebody said something important. Z. Rihanna doesn't care about being perfect and curating her social media presence, which makes her look more honest and authentic. Yes, that is true, Z. That is true. Jessica Simpson did the same thing, and she's a whole billionaire. Yes, Jessica Simpson, she was known for tuna. Is this tuna or chicken or whatever? And went over to clothing and stuff like that and became a billionaire. Smart. And we forget that, oh, she was a singer. She was during that pop era with the Britneys and the Christinas. Beyonce is a real musician. Rihanna was just looking for a come up and her heart ain't in the crap. Wow, you think that? Until you're allowed your opinion, I'm not mad at it. But okay, you think? Well, I wouldn't call Beyonce a musician because necessarily I don't think she plays any instruments. But I will say, as far as being an artist, yes, I will agree with you on that. And I feel like when Rihanna puts on something, everybody will probably want it. Compared to if Beyonce put on something, you'll probably be like, whoa, that's way too expensive. Like I feel like Rihanna would wear a hoodie. And well, Rihanna has wear hoodies. And when you see Rihanna out in a hoodie, and it's just like, oh, okay, she got a hoodie on. Where with Beyonce, it's always like this extravagant, like all planned out, every outfit, every picture, every music video, and like everything is methodically planned out with Beyonce, and it doesn't seem natural. Kind of like what Z was talking about. It doesn't seem natural. With Rihanna, she literally just will post anything. You'll see her out and about. You'll see her, just hanging out. She's like that around the way girl. But Beyonce is like this mega star, and it's like, oh, like untouchable, untainable. Where with Rihanna, she would be somebody like more like, okay, I can chill with her, I can hang out with her. Like I wouldn't have to be like, I mean, it's Rihanna. You would still get starstruck, right? Like no lie, you still would get starstruck, but it's not. Rihanna just seems so cool and so chill. And I'm not saying Beyonce is not, but I think that superstardom and stuff like that, she's more kind of like who can I compare her to? I would put Beyonce. Now, I'm not saying Beyonce is Michael Jackson, but I would put it more on that Michael Jackson superstardom kind of level where it's like, oh my God, do you know who this is? Like, this is a god almost. And I hate saying celebrities are like deities or anything like that, but you will look at it more that way. So now that Rihanna has this hair care line, she's going to take over the game. I bet you anything. Now, you have been seeing videos of people using the Cecred, that's Beyonce's hair care. But if anything, you're going to see way more people using the Fenty hair care. Way more people using that. I promise you. Just like with Rihanna's makeup, you're going to see way more people using the makeup. And remember, one thing that people forget, what's up, Shannon? One people forget that when she was doing that lingerie line, remember she had stuff for men. And you usually don't think men lingerie, but she had boxers, underwear for men. And men of all sizes. Me being bigger, you don't really see big dudes modeling, you know? You don't see that. You don't see really big girls modeling lingerie. Even with her makeup, as I understand, she ranges from the lightest of fair skin to the darkest skin, you know? She covers all those ranges. And so with her beauty line, with her lingerie, she covers all sizes. So, with her hair care, it's probably going to, serve, what y'all be saying, the 4Cs, the 4A, all the hair types and shit like that. A genius. Like her thing is being so inclusive for everyone. Everybody on all the spectrums, the genders, and everything. Rihanna is literally for everybody. And this is why people feel like she's more personable than a Beyonce. Where it doesn't feel like a marketing scheme. And mind you, every business has some kind of marketing, plan and stuff like that. I'm not saying, oh, Rihanna just makes shit and people buy it. I'm not saying that. Everything is well thought out. But at the same time, it just seems more real. It just seems more honest, And I bet you the hair care gonna sell out. Oh, I think Rihanna's products will sell out in the first minute. Exactly. Everything sells out. Now, I don't know if Beyonce Cecred sold out. I don't know. I'll be honest, shit, I'm bald, so I don't know. But I didn't hear that her stuff sold out. She might have sold out, a few bottles here and there, like maybe a conditioner. But I ain't heard like, oh my God, it's falling off the shelves. Like, can you even get the Beyonce stuff in the store, or do you only order it online? Because Fenty Beauty, they have it in the stores, right? Well, I think like the makeup stores, but they have it in the stores. I don't think Beyonce Cecred was in the stores like that, right? I think you can only order it online. Online only. Thank you, Nadi. Yeah. Rihanna, she's going to have this in the stores. People are going to be able to touch and feel it. She's a genius. What can I say? But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Let me know who you here for. Rihanna, Beyonce. At the end of the day, congratulations to both women. But I'm just saying, there's a reason why Rihanna, whatever she touches, is gold. She's more personable. That's it. Beyonce has to work on that if she wants to sell products. If she wants to sell music, that's completely fine the way she's doing it. But if you want to sell a product to people, yeah. Oh, and I just realized I was about to get out of here, y'all, but I just realized, isn't Ivy Park over now? Her because remember she was with Adidas. Her clothing line, Ivy Park. I forgot about that. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I think it's over with, right? Oh, we about to look real quick. Yeah, I remember reading something like it was over with. I don't think it's still a thing. Right. I've never seen anybody. I seen all the people, talking about it online and stuff like that, but I never see, like, when I go outside, I never see people with Ivy Park on. Yeah, the house. Yeah, that was the one that she had with her mom, right? Yeah. Beyonce products are overpriced. I think who Beyonce is marketing for is not the average day American. I think people put these big price tags on it because it has sometimes you don't have to have the biggest or the most. Not everybody is going to be a Gucci, a Louis, or this or that, right? And I think some of these people, because they have big names, think that their brands or their clothing or whatnot need to be expensive like that. Like, for example, Kanye West. People bought it because it was Kanye West. But also, people looked homeless. It looked like he literally had a clothing line where basically he would put holes in. It was what they call distressed clothing, whatever. Um, it was ugly. That shit was horrible. Some of y'all bought those Yeezys. They were ugly, horrible. The Yeezys, ugly, horrible. I would never spend all that money on them ugly ass shoes. However, I not just because of the Adidas deal and stuff like that. I just think that putting those kind of, especially right now with inflation and shit like that, we're just not going for spending money on ridiculous shit like that. I'm sorry. I know a lot of y'all saying, I see y'all talking about Mary J. Blige. Yeah, that's another one. With them boots. Who's buying those boots? I think those boots are like 1,200 or something like that. 1,200 and up. Who's buying those? Not right now. No. And the thing is, inflation, it's the election year. Like, people are holding on to their money right now. I'm sorry. And it's not a need, especially now when you think about it. You have like these things like Fashion Nova, Shin, Timu. You have like these brands that build on having affordable, cheaper clothing. Nobody needs to now go out and buy the best because they're gonna make it look like it's expensive, but it's not. But they're gonna make it look like it's expensive, so why not buy the Fashion Nova, Timu, all that shit, or the Shin, rather than buy the most expensive stuff just because it has a Beyonce or a Rihanna attached to it? Nah, I'll buy the cheap stuff and make it look like it's something. That's it. We just being honest, y'all. And this is no hate to nobody. I'm just being honest. If I had a brand of something I was selling, I would make sure that it's affordable because I know nobody's gonna buy something at a ridiculous price point like that. Why? Why waste your money like that? But like I said, let me know what you guys think in the chat. Definitely would love to continue the conversation. But thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure I hit that like button, subscribe, follow me on the Facebook, YouTube. I think I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. Follow me everywhere, y'all. But we out of here. Deuces, everybody. Have a good one. I need to go to my eye doctor appointment. Wish me luck.